guys, welcome to this portion of the video. Um, where to begin? I'm going to be talking about books again till something happens in my life to share with you. I read A Jingle Bell Mingle by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. And, what to say about this book? I guess I didn't like how it started off kind of smutty. Within probably the first 10 pages, I should have expected it. She's an adult entertainer. Sunny is an adult entertainer. Isaac uh, is an ex-pop star. Yeah. Somehow, in the past, he wound up in a porno with Sunny and another man. And I guess he's been thinking about her ever since then. He was married, his wife died, so he's having a hard time getting over her. Why does it look like I got a scratch on my nose? Weird. Very strange. But, yeah, I really didn't like how it started off. The storyline is pretty good. She's to write a screenplay, I believe it's called, for the Hope Channel, which is similar to the Hallmark Channel, I guess you could say. And she is having a hard time writing it. She was staying in a rundown motel, and then he offered her to stay in his mansion he just bought in this Christmas Notch area. He is supposed to be writing a Christmas songs for an album, but he doesn't have a muse to help him with that. So she tries to set him up with a couple of dates. I enjoyed the storyline, her trying to figure out how to write this story and how she gets to do that. And they don't talk much about his writing, beginning to write again now that he's hooked up with Sunny. She doesn't want to be his muse, so she tries to hook him up with people that could become his muse. So that's kind of an interesting storyline. Another thing I didn't like about it was the ending. And it's only because in the whole book, they go between her viewpoint and Isaac's viewpoint. So Sunny and Isaac are going back and forth with their viewpoints. In the end, they throw in a totally different person's viewpoint to end off this story, which I really didn't like. I think it could have gone on to tell us more about, Sunny's viewpoint and Isaac's viewpoint in the end of the book. But it is a good read, if you don't mind some of the smuttiness in it. Yeah, so I suggest you read it if you want to. It wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Could have been better. The next book I'm reading right now is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. It doesn't really say it's like a Christmassy, wintry book. They're in college, so they're learning their skills. She's ice skating, he's a hockey team captain. Let me read the synopsis for you. He's the one thing she couldn't plan for. Anastasia Allen has worked her entire life for a shot at Team USA. It looks like everything is going according to plan when she gets a full scholarship to the University of California, Maple Hills, and lands a place on their competitive figure skating team. Nothing will be standing in her way, not even the captain of the hockey team, Nate Hawkins. Nate's focus as team captain is on keeping his team on the ice, which is tricky when a facilities mishap means they are forced to share a rink with the figure skating team, including Anastasia, who clearly can't stand him. But when Anastasia's skating team partner faces an uncertain future, she may have to look to Nate to take her shot. Sparks fly, but Anastasia isn't worried because she could never like a hockey player, right? Right? So, so far in the book, I've got to where they've kind of hooked up. And this far into the book, I'm on page, what is this? Page 92 in chapter 10. And this book also goes between Anastasia's point of view and Nathan's point of view. So we'll see how this ends up. Seems like a good book so far. I'm not too into the college group, so kind of on the edge of that. So we will see. Some books that I decided to on-haul are the Suki ones by Charlaine Harris, From Dead to Worse, Definitely Dead, Dead Reckoning, and Many Bloody Returns. Many Bloody Returns. Now, the reason why I'm unhauling these is because I don't like how the books are written. I'm not too into the fantasy vampires, werewolves, fairies, all living on planet Earth. You know, they go between different realms. Um, I just can't get into the books, so I'm going to return these to Goodwill, and somebody else can enjoy them. Um, Next, for a Christmas party at my church, I got Crossway Short Classics Fighting for Holiness. It's a very small book. I could probably zip through this in a day, less than. And Why Trust the Bible. Both of these books are by Crossway. You can find them at crossway.org. But I got these for a Christmas present, so I will probably give them a read. I'm not really sure yet. They may go in my on-haul eventually too, but we'll see how they turn out. Another Christmas present I got was Find Your Calm, a workbook to manage anxiety by Jamie Zuckerman, PSYD. And now there's a lot of good stuff in here too. I do suffer from anxiety, and this is kind of like a DBT class I was going to, workshop like thing, group, because a lot of the questions in here are basically the same as in the DBT group. Um, they have where you can answer lots of questions, get to know your anxiety and yourself better. A lot of different chapters. So I'm thinking about doing this once a week until the book is completed. We'll see how that works out. But again, it's Find Your Calm. So that's all I got for books right now. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I hope you have a good New Year's Eve, or New Year's. I decided that I was going to set up some goals in my planner, and for the new year, I want to be, sorry, my nose is like running. I want to be stricter in the keto diet so that I can lose some weight. I'm stuck right in the 260s. I keep going to 265, 263, to just right in the 260s. I'm kind of stuck there. And it probably is because I haven't been working on my diet as well as I should have. What I usually eat for lunch is a cup of yogurt, one of the uh, packaged yogurt cups, and I put honey on top of that, and I have a banana. So that's what I have for lunch, and then dinner is usually just whatever I could come up with. But I need to start food prepping again so that I'm not eating lots of carbs. I want to drop my weight, obviously, in this new year. I want to exercise more, and um, we're hopefully going to be moving. My mom, me, and my younger sister, Amy, we're hopefully going to be moving to Sierra Vista soon. We're hoping this one guy that has a house for us isn't really contacting us much. He's kind of hem hawing, and we're not sure what's going on. So hopefully he gets hold of us soon. But I'd like to exercise more, and excuse me, of course I have to get a frog in my throat now. Okay. I'm hoping that maybe I can join Planet Fitness, which they have in Sierra Vista, to just go like 3 days a week too. I'm still trying to exercise here, but I find myself unmotivated a lot. I need to get my diabetes under control. It was at the A1C was at 7, which is pretty good, but they want you to drop to like 5. And since I haven't been eating too well, I have a testing for that coming up on the 6th of January. So we'll see where that's at. I want to videotape more, um, doing different things. I have to try to get out of my comfort zone and get outside and do more things, go more places. I will probably be videotaping me going to my labs, my phlebotomy, my hematologist, my doctor, just stuff like that for now. I want to budget my money. If we move to this new place, my rent will probably be about the same, and I want to at least take out $100 to $300 a month and save that. Um, and last one is move to home with Amy and Mom. So I would like to say that I'm moving in with them because my mom kind of, well, she's elderly. She's 82 now. Her birthday was on the 24th. And she just needs some extra care, help around the house, and somebody to talk to because she's home all day alone when Amy's at work. And she just needs somebody there to kind of help her out and somebody to talk to, keep her company, which is basically why I'd like to move in with them because I'm living all alone now that my son moved to South Carolina. So it's hard to get motivated and active when I'm all alone. My anxiety raises when I start thinking about things because I have post-traumatic stress disorder also, and I'm bipolar, major depression with manic episodes, which is basically where you're feeling depressed a lot, but on the flip side, you feel like nothing can touch you when you're on that manic thing. Nothing can penetrate anything, you know. You make kind of risky decisions, and I haven't been manic for quite some time, and my depression is better. But I feel if I was with my mom and Amy, I wouldn't feel so anxious and depressed all the time. So that's that. Forgot where I put my glass case. So what else? Oh yeah. Um, my first phlebotomy was a couple weeks ago, a week ago, and they had a hard time finding my veins, even though I was told they were cancer nurses and they should be able to find my veins really good. No. I got poked 4 times before they actually found a good enough vein to use for my phlebotomy. Um, like I said, on the second, I'm going to be going to um, get my labs done in Sierra Vista, right at the hematologist place, so I don't have to have it faxed over or whatever, because sometimes that gets lost in the mail along the way. Um, my mom went in to have surgery to have a valve replacement. She has a device in her valve now, um, and that went pretty good, except within a day, her blood pressure dropped really low. Her heart stopped for a few minutes or a few seconds, and they had to wind up putting a pacemaker in. So she has that now. She's still feeling weak, and she. My mom's the type of person that wants to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it, and that's the way it is. But she has had to try to slow down some because she gets tired frequently and out of breath. So she's now coping with not being able to do everything she wants to do, which is go out and have coffee with her friends and go grocery shopping. And she can't carry anything on her left arm for a while, with her left arm for a while, because of you don't want to tear out the, what do you call it, the things for the pacemaker. I can't think of the name for them. So she has to slow down a bit. My daughter Paula, who lives in Minnesota, she just had surgery done on her hip or her spine, or both. I don't know. Uh, Cauterizing nerve endings, and so she's in a lot of pain today. She said that she wanted to celebrate New Year's Eve tonight, but I don't know if she'll be able to. Um, our New Year's Day, the countdown and all. I don't really celebrate it because it's just another day to me. Um, so anyway, I think that's all I can think of right now. Um, my sister Amy has had put a delay on doing, learning more and preparing herself for bypass surgery or the stomach surgery, to shrink down her stomach, because she weighs quite a bit and it's taking a toll on her health in many different ways. So she needs to get that done. But right now we're concentrating on my mom and her health. And financially, it's been difficult. Amy's had to pay for my mom's uh, visits to the doctor and procedures like a CAT scan and stuff like that. She's had to pay for that. So, and their rent went up because Amy's working and it's now being logged on at the rental place, um, at the apartment building, I should say. Uh, so she's having to pay extra in rent too. So we're hoping that this guy who has this house, who said we could move in, but isn't really contacting us to let us know when or what we need to pay for utilities and stuff like that. We're hoping to meet him and go to see the house. We haven't even seen the house yet. He has its security code, so he was supposed to give it to one of my mom's friends, and I don't know if he's supposed to go with us to check the house out or what's all going on right now. Um, so I forgot what I was talking about because we got so much stuff going on right now. Well, we're hoping to give in our 30-day notices fairly quickly so we don't have to pay another month's of rent, because they're paying for it being a low income. They have to pay what's it called, I'm sorry, I can't think of all these things. They have to pay the full rent, I guess you could say. And they're paying $1,033, and I think that's unfair for the type of apartment we're living in. It's unfortunate, um, but what can you do? You can't change it. And I'm getting kind of tired of having to report to my manager, the building manager, what I make and having to show proof upon this and that and everything. It would be nice to not have to do that anymore too. Run around to this place and that place to get uh, proof of what's being paid to you. I mean, I understand that that's what they have to do. It's low income, but it's getting to be a hassle, really, because my my recertification will be coming up in August again, so and then I have to run around and get proof from SSI and proof from DES and all this stuff upon what I'm getting. So, anyhow, I think that's all I need to say or report or whatever. Like I said, I'm hoping to do more videos, out and about videos, maybe some shopping uh, hauls and stuff like that. And I'm sorry I keep saying I was trying to think at the same time. So, yeah, I'm on hauling those books and trying out other books and reading a book, and I'll take you along with me on those journeys. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope that you have, like I said, had a great Christmas and you have a happy New Year. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.